out here in the Pacific Northwest, so every couple of years I have to do maintenance on the deck. And, that involves replacing boards and power washing the deck and usually spraying it with some opaque stain. This year, when I started to replace some boards, I realized that we had at least one joist that was kind of rotting, and that was no good. And replacing joists is a little bit more than I would like to take on. So I kind of ended up concluded that we needed to replace the whole deck. So that was kind of a bummer, but I decided to make a movie about it and capture some of the work as it was ongoing. And it was kind of a fun drone project, so that's what I'll show here. So you can see here that the guys that I hired came out and they're just ripping up all the boards. I had them take the hot tub out, which they kind of sawed up into littler pieces. I didn't want that ugly fence that was enclosing the upper deck area. They had a little kind of broken up flower pot on the deck. There were benches that were going around the upper deck, which we didn't like. So anyway, all of that was going. So you can see here that they're in process of ripping up the deck. So you can see in this shot, the guys put this rubber tape on top of all of the joists, which I think is great because that wasn't there before. You can see they've already ripped out that ugly fence. They've taken the hot tub out. They've put new framing where the hot tub was. They got those benches out, the flower pot out. So for 3 days, kind of right in the middle, it was really kind of raining out a lot, so I couldn't fly the drone around at all. But these guys set up the tent, and then once the tent was up, I could kind of get some shots with the little Pocket 2 handheld recorder. So this is what this shot was all about. So you can see here in this shot, I had them put in steps. If you're going down these steps, you end up in the garden area. You can see the little round down lights that illuminate the steps when it's getting dark. So that's a new addition to the deck. You can see that there's just a ton of progress. It had rained for, I don't know, 3 days or so, and they put up these tents and they were working underneath the tent, so I couldn't really fly around, so you didn't see all the decking get put on, but you can see the really cool railings here. They're Trex also, and so they're all this kind of plastic composite material that is like guaranteed for 25 years, I think. And then on the tops of those, there are lights that come down. So it's kind of nice. So this is the other side. We made steps also going out to the side yard. In the beginning, you could see that this was all closed off with this kind of ugly fence that had a lattice going around. So now I have this big long steps, which I really like. And then the nice railings kind of, I think, look artistic to me. I kind of like it. So now it's really starting to look kind of finished. You can see the steps, you can see the Trex, you can see how the Trex is kind of framed in, which is nice. And then all the side fascia is good. The railing is now in. The upper deck is kind of done. Kind of looking finished. So this is coming in from the other side, of course. You can see the nice long steps that we have now. Those kind of cool railings, the aluminum balusters, and the lighting on top of the poles. This 25-year Trek stuff. I kind of like it. This was the more top of the line railing. I forget what it was called. I think it was called Select or something. But I kind of liked it. So here is the finished product. Looking down from way up top, I had to order, of course, new furniture stuff. I got an umbrella, a cantilevered umbrella that goes over the dining room set, the patio dining room set. The patio dining room set was not new, but he has an umbrella that goes over him now. And I ordered this fire pit deck chair set so everyone could kind of sit around and talk around the fire. And I ordered a new Weber gas grill. So I've always been kind of a Weber charcoal guy, but I think I'm too old for that now. So I have a Weber gas grill, which I've used, I don't know, 6 or 7 times now. I really, really like it. It has temperature probes, 4 separate temperature probes, so you can really get the meat perfectly cooked. My Uncle Gene had a table pit, a fire pit, and it was really nice just sitting around talking to everybody. You can see we haven't even got around to taking the plastic off of the cushions, but it seems kind of nice. That's a good shot of the cantilevered umbrella over there. It's kind of huge, but I like it. And here we'll take a ride up high. I mean, it is a drone after all. So you can see the after shot. So that's what it looks like. All the furniture on there. The little fire going. Oh, I have covers for all of it because of all the rain. Okay, well, that's kind of it. That is my before and after deck video movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.